Can assault charges be dropped in Texas? Well, here's another lawyerly answer for you, yes and no. So sometimes what people mean by dropping a case is different from another term that we use often for what is essentially dropping a case, which is a dismissal. So all assault cases can be dismissed, and we achieve many dismissals in assault cases. But quite often we hear somebody say, well, the complaining witness, the victim in this case, wants to drop charges. Now, most district attorney's offices and prosecutors' offices in Texas have what they call a no-drop policy on family member cases, or on all assault cases, but particularly in family member cases. So what this means is that a person who's the victim, say a woman who got allegedly assaulted by her husband, she doesn't have the power to go to the district attorney and say, or to the police and say, I want to drop charges, drop these charges. They'll tell the person in that situation that, well, we have a no-drop policy. You don't have the power to drop this case. So that's a general policy for most district attorneys and prosecutors in Texas. But what happens quite often is when we show the district attorney, the prosecutor, that we're going to fight this case, that we're not rolling over, that we're not pleading guilty, we're not accepting a plea bargain, give us a jury trial, bring the jury. When the jury's in the hallway and the judge is saying, okay, Mr. Prosecutor or Miss Prosecutor, bring your witnesses in and prove this case, quite often we get a dismissal at that point. Now, and it can be, we can have a much better chance of getting a dismissal when the complaining witness, say the wife in this case, who was allegedly assaulted by her husband, is saying that she does not want to prosecute. She wants to drop the case. She doesn't want to come testify. She doesn't want the person to be convicted or go to jail. So even though they have this no-drop policy, even having said that, when the case comes up for trial, we're often able to get the case dismissed so that it's gone and that it can ultimately be expunged from the person's record. So generally there's a no-drop policy in Texas, but yes, cases can still be dropped or dismissed ultimately.